I'm going to try to get my voice back, and then we're going to do that. You should be worshipped. But instead, you're surrounded by a perfect circus of clowns. And worthlessness abounds because purpose isn't found among cheap talk and overpriced drinks and men who think that money is the answer but lack the capital to pay you attention, pay you a compliment, or even wait for you to ask a question. It's typical aggression, pressing for connecting with a temple that they lack the capacity to understand, like a pre-programmed barbarian at the gate that can't wait for the opportunity to rush your altar and obtain the holiest of holies. At first he had you with his swagger, but every second that he talked, he slowly fucked it up. And I don't know if I believe in fate or soulmates, but I definitely believe in magnetism. And if he can't match your rhythm, the oscillations of his pendulum should probably swing someplace else on this earth. Maybe he should start out at a storefront church. He is beneath your cathedral. He needs to learn to perfect the quality of his service, especially if he can't understand that you should be worshipped. Worshipped like an icon. Like a pylon surrounded by ionic columns and marble floors, because you deserve more than some jerk sitting next to the bar talking about he misplaced his number, can he borrow yours? Or sitting there counting 20s asking what happened if he stuffed your pocket with money, trying to entice you with the resource of which you have plenty, and if you had any interest it was diminished by the quality of his verses. What type of maniac doesn't understand that you should be worshipped? But instead, he's looking at your skirt with lust. And classless men turn women into mind readers, and still some women believe that they can change him, fix him, train him to get on his knees and meditate on him like a religion. Give him the opportunity to fill your chapel with hymns and a chorus, hoping he arrives to the occasion 14 times like Horace's father. But why bother to try to change a brute into a priest? That this level of exegesis will never be venerable, never be memorable. He lacks the level of levity that levitates your facilla above the surface, and until you begin to perceive men's energy, you'll never see the degree of spirituality with which you could be worshipped. See, this is the other side. But we apologize that our brothers try to get rich. On the entering contest where old racists write checks to whoever will call you or paint a picture of the average stripper then act like it represents you. Sometimes I think our brothers are mental, being so willing to be detrimental to your self-concept. And I'll be honest, I kick it with every race, creed, and color, and never fail to show reverence to your presence, because I figure the queen could be my mother. And I respect you like it's my job, because I recognize the closest thing to God. And if you're tired of being disrespected by rap songs, then I encourage you to support the other side. See, this be that side of the force where brothers live their lives to show your gorgeousness off, and my eyes be a mirror to your walk, and your heartbeat is the rhythm that I talk. And you know that I respect you because I appreciate your imagination and bask in your conversation and sip the nectar from your pain and frustration. And who could blame you for losing patience with the seas when poetry loves you like this? And the only thing he loves is that old man that runs his label. And the only thing he cares about is that check that's on the table. When the years poetry been playing in your hair, massaging your neck, rubbing fragrance into your navel. See, this is that other side where from across the dinner table I ask you what if I promise to say something beautiful to you every day, then back it with action plus passionate play. I want to be responsible to your struggle till even my deepest secrets prove that I love you. Bonafide. How could the closest thing to God allow herself to be marginalized? I suggest you leave those woman-hating songs alone and come back here where you belong, baby. The other side. Hey, 5 women, come on, 5 women. 5 women, come on. All right. I'm going to leave y'all with one more poem a cappella.